103.9, the Fox Flint's Classic Rock with Jefferson Airplane there. I always love that song. Somebody loved the name of that one. Of course, Johnny and Steph on the Friday Funnies edition. Hal in the news booth, of course. Norm Stulls is our special guest. And we have a new guy who we've talked to on the show before. Steve Rau is in the house. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning, everyone. How are we doing today?
From Steve Rau Pro Billiards.com. We're doing fine, but you just come in on a red eye, didn't you?
Yes.
From where?
We were in Las Vegas at the Westgate Resort and Casino for the 2024 VNEA World Pool Championships. 3 flight delays. But
Oh, my Lord.
all the weather down south affecting us in Vegas, believe it or not.
Wow. So you finally got in, and now you're here. You haven't been to sleep yet, have you?
Not much.
I love this. So he's here, and you may recall last time we talked to Steve, we learned a lot of stuff. Number one, apparently billiard snooker used to be played on a 12-foot table, and it came down to, what is it, a 10-foot table?
Well, the pros play on a 9-foot table.
Right.
And when you go to a bar and play on a bar box table, they're 6-7 feet.
And your organization is out of Bay City, right? And has a bunch
the VNEA, yes.
And a bunch of Michiganders belong to that organization. And are they all pro World Pool champion type players?
They're amateur and semi-pro players.
Right.
And so the VNEA does the World Pool Championships every year and invites players from different countries in 44 states. They all come to Las Vegas and compete. And so they asked me and Kwikfire Kelly Fisher, who I manage, and Wei Wei the Wave, Chien, who I manage, to come there and make a special guest appearance.
And so they were there this week, right?
Yes.
And
we were there Tuesday and Wednesday this week.
And apparently, because I was reading some notes about you, they did some coaching academies. Who do they teach? They teach the kids?
The players.
All the other players, okay.
Yeah, there was all walks of life. We had some seniors. We had some younger adults, male, female. It was really good.
Kind of like a master's class.
Yeah, exactly. It was perfect.
Yeah, that's really cool. And it was at Westgate Resort and Casino. Now, the girls are in New York for the WPBA right now?
Yeah, they flew out late Thursday night, and they had to compete the very next morning.
Ooh.
I mean, it was brutal for them.
All right, so we're here. The reason that Steve wanted to stop by, besides, maybe get something to drink finally after 12 hours of flying, is that the championships, these World Pool Championships, began on May 23rd, but they finished tomorrow, June 1st, and you're trying to drum up some support for that, right?
Yeah, the VNEA is a great organization. They're a pioneer in promoting pool leagues and really encouraging and wanting people to play the game of pool. And so we went out there as special guest. We did challenge matches. We opened up the tables. We were playing people from different countries.
Oh, how cool.
It was really fantastic. The girls, in one evening alone, the 2 girls played over 60 challenge matches.
Wow. So, and then you said they had to go from a 9-foot table then down to 7.
They went from a 7-foot to a 9-foot
table
for the WPBA. Yeah. It's even for the pros. It can be a tough adjustment especially after playing so many matches on a smaller table.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy stuff. So what would you like people to do, to get a hold of you or to join your organization?
Just follow us on SteveRauProBilliards.com. We're on Facebook. Just search Steve Rau Pro Billiards, and I'm constantly updating. These girls, Kwikfire Kelly Fisher and Wei Wei the Wave, Chien, they play on all continents, and their careers are fantastic. We're going to be in Michigan June 19th through the 23rd, so like 3 weeks away. Kelly Fisher, Wei Chien, we're going to be at Soaring Eagle Casino for another WPBA tournament.
Oh, wow.
So,
well, there's a good excuse to go to Soaring Eagle.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Kwikfire Kelly Fisher's out of the United Kingdom, and Wei Chien is from Taiwan.
Yeah, and to get information on that tournament, just go to WPBA.com. You can get all the dates and times, but it's coming up quick, June 19th through the 23rd, so.
Get some sleep between now and then, would you?
I'm hoping to.
Man, you've been busy.
Yeah, nonstop.
Well, go for it, man. Thanks for coming by. Steve Rau, ProBilliards.com. Steve, a distant relative to the Rau family, right?
Yes.
All right, so it's spelled the same way, R-A-U, for everybody in the area pretty much knows that. Steve Rau, ProBilliards.com, and the WPBA.com is the other one, right?
Yes, yes.
Well, thank you. Thanks for coming by, in spite of not having any sleep and going through. He went through hell to get here. We're important, apparently.
Yeah. So where were you coming through that you got 3 delays? From Las Vegas?
Here's the problem. It was a nonstop. I went from 11 a.m. You're supposed to be to the airport early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got home at midnight.
Oh, my Lord.
Hey, let me ask you a quick question, and you weren't prepared for this, so hopefully you'll have an answer.
Fine.
Every sport has weird terms that mostly the insiders use and know. What?
Sure.
Give me one from pool or billiards. Something strange that we would not have been aware of. I'm going to use it against Norm in a future question for his trivia contest. So we'll have you write them down and send them to us.
Perfect.
That way he doesn't get a preview of it. He doesn't have any chance of remembering what snooky means.
What was your website again?
Like a slobber or something. There's probably some weird term for whatever happens.
Slobber knocker kind of thing.
Yeah, things like that.
Yeah.
What's a slobber knocker? Things like that, yeah. So thank you, Steve. Thanks for coming out here.
So
we
much.
appreciate you. Take care. Have a great day.
You too.
The Foxhole Morning Show. Johnny Burke and Steph still to come.
Something.